We're there.
New intro.
We're there. Did you like the music, Ray?
I like the music, but a little Kaja Goo Goo would have been
Better, man. We tried to rock a little bit of the 80s vibe into it.
A little bit. Just a little bit of techno would have been good.
All right, pause.
Yes, pause.
I'm Chris. This is Josh. Our guest is Ray
Tillery.
Tillery.
Yeah.
All things Ray. You're Midtown, you're Uptown, you're Downtown, you're All Town.
I am Midtown.
Midtown.
Total Midtown. Total Midtown.
The face and the voice of
We'll
KME.
talk about that soon, right?
I'm going to get so in trouble.
You're going to get
if
in
she's
trouble
watching,
with that
we're
one.
both going to be
She's
fired.
Watching, and no, you're going to get fired.
I'm going to get
She'll
fired.
never speak to you again. And pizza, no more pizza for you.
No more pizza. Oh, man, I'm out of the loop.
All right, if you don't
I'm
know,
out of the loop on this.
this young man
Writing that down.
is an amazing light in our community. So he's not going to take this very well, but he's going to take it anyway. I'm going to give it to him. So you do so much for us, so much for our community. I wanted to have you on. Josh wanted to have you on. We see you always just shining, 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 and we want to give light back to you and the brands that you're associated with. Ask you a few questions, have a good time, and we'll see what happens.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And the check is in the mail. So thanks for that glowing recommendation of Ray.
All right, so a little bit about
I'm
you.
tired of talking about myself. So
I'm waiting for Chris to have an intro like that for me. Like, I'm just ready for it. I'm just, yeah.
So you literally are the face for Sweet Beans Coffee and Cafe. I watch your stuff every morning.
I am the face of Sweet Beans Coffee and Cafe. Yes, I am the face, and I enjoy being the face.
Right.
But it does have its little drawbacks.
I understand.
Yeah.
Located in Midtown, by the way.
Located in Midtown, Morehead City.
Yes. Morehead City.
Couple of questions to get started. So a good dialogue, a good discussion is we were off camera talking about social media, personal social media, business social media. All three of us are attached to brands and items. I wanted to ask you, but we'll make Josh answer first. Fair enough. Social media, personal versus private. And just let's make it even more simple. Social media, good, yes or no?
I say as a whole is good. And it's to the contrary to most people, because I think social media is what you make of it.
What?
Yeah. So like, at least in my social media feed, like I just weed out like what I don't want to be part of. Like if it's not positive, it goes away. If
This
it's
is
not
your personal social media. Okay,
but no, it also goes into like the work side too. Like everything you do has to have some sort of positive vibe, right? Like, so I think the core of social media is to bring people together. But over the time, it just has divided people because opinions become super strong. And then for some reason, we can't listen to each other's opinions and be cordial.
So we lose our mind on social
So there's two options. Like in today's world, there's two options, right? Like I've taken option A. I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Or option two is you say everything and then all you do is fight, right? So like there's really only two options.
Yeah, you're on a slippery slope when you're in this social media thing, especially because you are a private person.
Yeah.
You've got your own personal opinions.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to, like, I lay in bed sometimes and I'm reading Facebook.
Yeah.
And I just go, what in the world are you talking about?
You almost said hell.
I did.
Yeah, he's doing well.
I'm trying to do good. But you kind of want to go in and say something, but then it starts this whole tirade of arguments between people that don't know each other. And then you're thinking, in the same token, like somebody brought it to me, I was involved in one again last week.
No way,
Yeah,
no,
I stuck
Ray.
my foot in my mouth again. But somebody said, well, Ray, what would you think if somebody didn't like your opinion and boycotted your business because of it?
Great question.
My answer,
Yes.
if you're that petty, I don't want you there.
That's tough, Ray.
It's tough.
So, but it's, I mean, there are a lot of people, I'll be quite honest, there are a lot of people that I don't like personally. I don't like some of the opinions they've had, but that doesn't prevent me from going into their business.
Right.
Sure.
Because
you
I
give
like
grace,
their
man.
business,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they probably have something that I need.
At what point did like opinions, man, this is like
deep.
This is like deep stuff.
I feel like
for
we're
us.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh my gosh. And like at
Phil
what
Donahue.
point,
Phil
at what
Donahue.
point did like
Maury
opinions,
Povich.
like social media has empowered people to be the czar of their space. Right. Like, so if you come into my space, I'm just going to knock you down.
Right.
Now, if the same person had to see that person in person and say the same thing to their face, it'd never happen. It would never happen.
Because
but it's
you have
easy to get behind that
think about
keyboard.
it. You have to think about it before you type it out, or as you're typing, you can go back in and redo before
Correct.
you hit that send
But
button.
the buffer of the phone and the devices between the audiences has really allowed people
Keyboard warrior.
Keyboard warriors is the word for it. They just say whatever, man. And in that case, I say social media is bad, right?
Right.
The face-to-face communication with people and just being stand up
I
just
just
doesn't
think
happen.
that they just need to chill out.
Yes.
And they just don't need to take it so serious. I mean,
I make it a point on my personal feed. One, I'm very selective of who I allow to be quote unquote friends and whatnot, because again, I think you get in that same bout of stuff. I just want positive stuff, man. Yeah. And a lot of people, I think, get consumed by the social media world, and that's all they see all day, and it changes kind of who your psyche is, who you are as a person.
Well, yeah, and you have to be
positive.
You have to be cautious of the people that you let into.
Yes.
I mean, I am.
Oh, we forgot to flip it.
I get accused of a lot of people always asking me how many people do I really know all those people that I'm friends with.
Yes, you do.
Well, I'm 54 years old. I've been around a long time.
We wanted to know. We were like, this is one of the questions. How
I've been around a long time. So everybody on my Facebook page, I do know who they are. I mean, I do know them from either I grew up with them, I went to school with them, college, I've worked with them, customers I've had that I've maintained friendships with. Yeah. So I do know this. So people, but there are people that I will not say, hit that accept button. And what's really even funnier is when I see them in public.
I was about to bring that up.
And they'll walk up to me and say, Ray, I've sent you a friend request on Facebook and you didn't friend me back. Yeah.
Ray, you're checking off all my questions, by the way.
There's a reason.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I gotta get the phone number in there. Hang on. I gotta take a pause. We're going for days. So producer Brandon, our phone number is 252-220-5339. 250-5339. Jump in, dialogue. You can get on the comment section. Producer Brandon can read those for us. We're gonna go right back to Ray. He's knocking off all my questions. You give a lot of grace. I'm gonna throw some sunshine at you.
Okay, fine.
You give a lot of. It's a good thing.
A lot of love for Ray Day to Day.
Yes,
it's
Lots
Ray
of
Day.
Love for Ray Day to Day.
Ray Day today.
Keep them coming, guys. Keep up the comments.
Honestly, keep the conversation going. But you give a lot of grace to a lot of people. And there's a benefit to that. I know you and I have strong opinions about things in a good way. And you say, hey, no, I'm not going to accept that friend request. But I think your staple is just giving grace to people, which is great.
No. Well, I mean,
even if you disagree, you're always going to be a sunshine face.
Everybody's got their own opinion.
We're all human.
I'm not going to.
God loves us all.
I'm not going to. Okay, I can't say that. Yeah, there are some people that I've refused to speak to.
Jeez.
Come on, guys.
Because of their opinion.
Don't get us kicked off.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
but you know what?
You've got to, at some point, you've got to stop and not cross that line. I've had people go up to that line but never cross over. Yeah. But then I've had people that have just crossed over because just for the sheer pleasure.
The other side that is super awkward, like you brought it up, they're like, hey, I sent you a friend request, right? And you didn't reply. There's twofold for me, right?
Yeah.
I rarely, believe it or not, check that part of my Facebook page. So I probably have friend requests that have been sitting there for months.
I know mine's
but
there.
Then when you see the person say, why haven't you? It's such a confrontational question.
Why would you do it?
Why aren't you my friend?
But why would you do it? I already speak to you. I've just said hello to you for crying out loud.
It's just it's such an interesting world we live in with all that stuff. Yeah. It shows you how powerful it is. Yeah. And for people, it means something to them to, oh man, I'm friends with that person now.
I know, but I'm just a simple person.
We're gonna jump off.
He's not my friend. I don't think either way. By the way,
what, Ray?
Yeah, I have
Ray. How come Ray's everybody's friend?
How come you haven't accepted
Ray
my friend
Day
request? I'm just joking. I think he did.
All right, we're jumping off. So, best '80s TV show.
Hold on, I got it now. Ready?
Not movie.
Ready?
I'm ready, man.
Okay, does it have to be the number one '80s show, or can I have several?
Wait for it. I'm gonna deliver for you. You ready?
Okay.
We're gonna have Google ready too, because some of this might be mixed '90s.
Let's do it.
'80s TV show. We did movies. We didn't want to regurgitate the same question again.
I'm actually nervous.
I'm going to go best 80s daytime TV show. It doesn't have to be one of the stories, as my grandma used to call them. Yeah, my grandma has stories. Story time. We're watching Days of Our Lives. I'm talking about best 80s TV show genre, period. Try to keep it within the daytime realm. Or talk show.
I'd have to say 80s would be Phil Donahue.
Phil Donahue?
Classic. Yeah, Phil Donahue.
You a Phil Donahue fan?
I'm a big Phil Donahue fan.
Before Sally Jesse Raphael.
Dude, he was the OG.
Before Sally Jesse Raphael, yeah.
All right, best 80s TV show.
So the thing is, I'm rolling dice here. I don't know if this is early 90s or 80s, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to have
Producer
Brandon
Brandon
get the Google ready. Is Saved by the Bell in the 80s?
No.
It's not? When was Saved by the Bell? I might have started 89, man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. It's the late 80s and 90s.
So if we don't agree, then we got to go to Producer Brandon.
We got to go to Producer Brandon.
IMDb.
Bar none, though. If that's available, I'm taking it.
But that's not a
The results are in.
Here it comes.
Saved by the Bell actually started in 1989.
Yes.
See?
Bam. That's a big win for me.
There you go. Late 80s.
I mean, I watched that show.
That display looks great.
I mean, I watched that show relentless. Even
but it
to this
wasn't
day.
a daytime show.
Well, once it was syndicated, it was an everything show.
Well, that's true.
We're talking like Sarah Jessica Raphael. You're talking like talk show.
No.
stuff.
You just went like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Ray drops like Phil Donahue.
Man, different generations.
That was a
generations. He's 52,
I
man.
did, I'm 54. I did tell
Hey,
you
we
that.
we
just
did have a
cut 2 years
debate
off his
about
life.
how young you were. We were going
Yeah.
to put a poll out there for everyone who's watching. Like, how
Well,
old is
it's
Ray? How young is
54,
Ray?
but because I use
Don't
Noxzema
tell.
daily,
Yeah,
I look 40.
Skin
also-
regiment's
yeah.
looking good.
Yeah, and they say it doesn't crack, so it's okay.
I'm glad I won that bout because I was all in on the Saved by the Bell.
So you dropped some music on us a second ago.
No, you got to answer it. You
Oh,
got to
I
answer
see
your
one.
show.
Yeah.
You're trying to get by.
Favorite 80s TV show. Don't see. This is gonna be bad. You don't.
This is going to be good, actually.
It is a mix up. It is a straight mix up between Schoolhouse Rock because I remember that so much when I was young.
That's why you're so smart.
That's not
It's
a
a TV
show.
show. It's a TV show.
It was not.
If
a
he
show,
says
it was
Sesame
a
Street, I'm
snippet.
slapping him. Sesame Street. Just hit him, Mr. Rogers. You know, like the ones everybody watched.
All right, I'll admit it's a cartoon.
Oh, God.
It's a cartoon.
Thundercats?
No.
Wait,
That's a
what?
whole other
He-Man.
subject. He-Man, no. It is G.I. Joe.
Okay, I agree with that. G.I. Joe's good.
I had a father who's a
classic.
command sergeant major.
Yeah.
I watched G.I. Joe all the time. That's how I did the military thing.
Did you have the little figurines?
Oh,
Are
I
they
had
figurines, toys, what do you call them?
Bro, I had the aircraft carrier.
Oh my God.
You know how long it took me to save up for that thing?
Oh, you had to buy it
Oh, wait.
yourself?
What's your... Heck
What'd you do with it?
I
You
lived
still
in the
have it?
country. My dad did not buy me for that.
Okay, well.
What favorite toy?
favorite toy.
Favorite toy. Stretch Armstrong.
Stop it.
Stop, yeah.
You're iconic, Ray.
I know it. I can't help
You
it.
dropping the Donahue, Stretch Armstrong.
I think he read like a book. He picked it up before he came. I don't even know what.
Perfect life.
Hope he doesn't have
Favorite toy?
Favorite toy. I don't have a clue, man. We played a lot
You
of
didn't have
sports.
toys? Your mom and dad didn't love you?
Yeah, they loved me, but we played a
Your
lot of
mom's
baseball
watching, by the way.
outside.
Be careful.
Probably. We played a lot of baseball outside, a lot of basketball, things like that. So I don't remember playing
Garbage
with any
Pail
toys.
Kids.
I had those cards for sure.
We got
I
some
still
for-
have them as a matter of
Did
fact.
you have
Comments
Rainbow Bright?
saying Cabbage Patch Kids, G.I. Joe's always
Yeah,
top dog.
I did have the Garbage Pail Kids cards. We collect baseball cards like crazy. When
So
I
I
was a kid.
forgot. We have to include producer Brandon. Producer Brandon has an Instagram.
Oh yes, this is a great segue.
Don't you dare bring it up. Hang on. Producer Brandon has an Instagram where he
great.
takes
It's not good.
Wait.
he takes pictures of. Correct me later. He takes pictures of toys as if they're in real life.
Action figures, but yes.
Yes,
Okay,
hey, Brandon, producer Brandon, what's the name of that that Instagram account? Wait for it.
At Plastic Snapshots.
At Plastic Snapshots. That's
That
great.
sounds like a
Solid, right?
CD porn site.
Oh, there goes Facebook. Sorry, Facebook.
Sorry, Facebook. Buffer, 5-second buffer.
Watch out.
So, all right, producer Brandon, I have to ask you, what's your favorite toy?
Yeah.
Definitely G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is hardcore for me.
Don't rob my idea, man.
Mo2 probably the close second. The
Who?
Masters of the Universe.
Mo2?
He-Man.
Question:
Skeletor, man.
Does are GI Joe toys a thing anymore? Like I don't
Yes,
think
they
have
actually
to
just
ask the
came
expert.
back with
This
a
is
retro
totally
line,
right.
and they have a 6-inch figure scale now. So
so.
G.I. Joe's making the comeback. Thanks,
GI Joe
Hasbro.
toys are available, is what you're telling
They
me.
are now available
Speaking
at
of
Walmart.
available, if you want this,
or the shirt.
if you want this shirt, so a couple people have been asking, where's this Draw him, son?
Yeah,
Are you a Woodser?
yeah,
Are you a Dingbatter?
yeah.
Are you a Dit Daughter?
Man, there's a lot of yes behind this. Yes.
So Drime shirts,
Quiet
we
crickets
have
over
some of these. Whoever gave these to us, they're still unbeknownst to us. If you want Drime shirts, we'll put it in the description or comments
Yep.
below. Not description, but the comments below. Drimeshirts.com. You have a Drime shirt.
Yeah,
I have a Drime shirt.
multiple.
We're gonna give Ray one. We don't know if Ray's gonna wear it, but
I will wear it.
freebie.
Anything free, I
Bunky
will
would
wear.
appreciate it.
We have to call this top secret number to get Drime shirts, by the way,
Okay, well.
because they're from down
A
east.
guy named
We got a
Bunky.
shout out for Trolls, and we also have a shout out for Mama's Family. What up?
Mama's
Dude,
family.
trolls were pretty awesome.
Your Trolls'
I
hair
remember
was so
Mama's
cool back then.
I did collect
Mama's
trolls,
family.
man.
That's like
This is some. Yeah.
give me the one from Dynamite.
Good times.
Good times. And then Sanford and Son. I used to watch
Sanford
that.
and Son, but that wasn't a.
You should-
Mama's. I do remember that. It was like a mid '80s show. Like the.
You should ask the '80s movie question.
Nancy
the one?
said that she's a promised lander. She's not Drime.
Oh, big
Ooh.
difference. That's a whole.
Isn't that
nother
Midtown or
split
is that
of
downtown?
contention.
That
We-
is
Promised Land is right over
downtown.
here. That's downtown.
We
Yes,
leave.
downtown.
Mr. Midtown says it's downtown,
Yes,
so we're
downtown. Do you want me to
That's
describe
official.
It?
I don't
Do you
wanna
want me
get-
to describe how it is,
Please.
where everything is? Okay, from 4th Street to 20th Street is downtown. From 21st to Kmart is Midtown.
Bam.
And from everything up past Kmart is Uptown.
For
Bam.
people watching, we're talking about Morehead City.
Morehead City,
Carteret
yeah.
County.
And if you're in Crab Point or Atlantic Beach?
That is not
Because you got to cross a bridge.
You're
out of town.
You're
out of town.
You're out of town.
Nice.
Carrie, if you're watching, we hope we didn't make anybody mad.
I know.
Yeah, we know you're.
We'll post her phone number in here.
But we'll
afterwards.
come
Do
down
not
there
post the
later.
councilwoman's phone number. No. She's like,
Wait a minute. I
Any
think she's
complaints?
calling right now.
Yeah.
Ray may need a new job after this.
Ray,
All right.
stop talking about me.
You posted the other day because you and I are friends on Facebook. Thank goodness.
Okay.
Tab soft drinks.
Vitola.
What's your favorite drink of choice?
Are you talking about
Regular day drink and special drink. Special
I know
drink.
you got to be specific with that question.
Give it to me.
Cola drink,
Sure.
would be Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah.
You don't like Tab
Well, Tab was my high school drink. That was the drink that we drank
at West?
when I went to West Carteret. When we would go Friday nights after football games, we would go to Pizza Inn and we would get the Pizza Inn buffet and we'd order Tab. And
there was a pizza.
So was
Inn.
Tab
There was
on
a
the
pizza in
was
it.
Tab on the tap, or Tab was like they give you a can of pizza?
Tab was actually in a bottle. I think it was in a bottle. Yeah, I think it was in a bottle.
The Pizza Inn, that's one of those things that like needs to come back.
The
didn't know we
Pizza
had
Inn was the Pizza Inn was located.
You don't remember Pizza Inn?
The
I've
Pizza
never-
Inn
shout
was
for
located
Fresca.
next to L's Drive-In, where
Yes.
Snappers
Oh,
is.
yeah.
You remember the fireplace in the middle of it and stuff?
Oh yeah, the big old.
What was
oak
your
tree
favorite
there.
dessert pizza?
I didn't like dessert pizzas.
What?
I don't.
I went straight with that yellow stuff with the chocolate
no,
chips.
He
I
put-
was total.
Yeah, there's the Tab.
I was total pepperoni sausage.
Basic.
Yeah, I was very.
I was never into the
Vanilla.
salad pizza. They had like
No,
that weird
I wasn't-
salad
no.
pizza, like
you,
the.
you got a salad with the pizza,
Made no
but
sense.
it's not mixed together. You
That
can't
wasn't
do
a good
mixed
mix for
together
me.
stuff. Yeah,
I did go for the dessert
yeah.
pizza though. It's
Only
pretty
thing you
baller.
mix together food wise are grits and eggs. So that's it.
Do you
And
guys
liver pudding.
Do you guys remember
Liver
Fresca?
pudding.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Do
that's
you
a
guys ever
segment.
have Fresca with your pizza in? Remember
Fresca?
that? Fresca.
Oh, the drink. No,
Fresca.
Yeah, my mom loved that stuff.
It's like side
What's your
step
favorite
Sprite.
drink?
Still have it.
If I don't answer correctly, my wife's probably going to call in. Favorite drink of my late years is Coke. Soft
Yeah.
drink.
Coke
favorite
versus Pepsi. Big
Big
You
fan.
know,
boy
you really
drink?
shouldn't drink anything that you can
Yeah,
pour on your
sugar and meat
No,
that
that you
dissolve.
can pour on your car battery and it will start it up. Yeah, that's something bad.
Old fashioned is my big boy drink. So, old fashioned. And then Denny from Arena Room does the best.
What is my big boy drink?
I like Diet Mountain Dew. That was a lot of silence. I'm into Diet Mountain Dew. Before the sugar thing, I was a Dr. Pepper guy, though.
Yeah.
Just like you, man. Big time Dr. Pepper guy.
I
You
don't
have
know,
one?
what, a big boy drink?
Yeah. I like mojito. That's good.
I
I used to live in
think,
Tampa a lot. So
I think my favorite big boy drink would be shots of tequila. On those rare occasions that I can do it. I can't
I went
do it
to
all the
East
time.
Carolina. I can't agree with that.
Yeah, I can't do
Speaking
it all
of
the
this,
time.
I think this could segue into one of Ray's most embarrassing moments.
Ooh. Round the table.
I feel like whoosh on this
Do I have to
episode.
start?
No, most memorable, because we were talking off air about just
The most
memorable.
embarrassing moment.
I don't call it embarrassing. That sounds like we're in an 8th grade yearbook competition. Write down your most, but your most
likely to
memorable
succeed.
moment in Carteret County, because we all live here with family and friends, and we're talking about social media and
Yeah.
like trying to keep a balance between personal and professional.
Well,
You shared a pretty cool
I think
story.
my most
I love your dad, by the way.
I do too. My most memorable one would be I'd gone out one night with some friends and
here in Carteret.
here in Moorhead, and we I had a little bit too much to drink, so so they brought me home, and I don't know if I was riding in my car with one or if I was riding in the other car with one, but either way,
He doesn't
they
know how he
drove
arrived.
my car home, and I got home, and the next morning. I was asked to move my car from in front of my house because it was a Sunday morning.
Who asked you to move it?
My father, and
you got a call from your dad?
Yeah, and he said, could you move your car to the back? And I was like, why? He goes, have you seen your car? And I said, no. And it was because the girls that brought me home, they had tied their underwear and bra on the antenna of my car. And people were starting to go walk by my house to go to church.
Wait.
Because the church is in.
The church is at the corner of my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to quickly get dressed. And
Your dad's like, son, you better move the car.
move it now. So
This is embarrassing.
I have to ask, how old were you?
I mean, you have to be 21.
Beyond 21?
You have to be
I'll say
20.
go ahead and say
I was
beyond 21.
Yeah, I
Be
was
safe.
beyond 21.
You have to be 21 to drink.
Yeah, I was like
Give it-
30,
How close is your house to the church?
4 houses.
Oh,
close.
Yeah. It's pretty
I
close.
feel like we should ask Chris Turner his most embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
No.
We should.
what is it?
We should.
I was honest. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was pretty
I
honest.
don't have one in Cartwright
You have
County.
to.
though.
Okay, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure there's 1,000 people that probably message right now. Oh yeah, but yes you do.
We're gonna put that $100 challenge out.
$100 challenge.
$100 challenge
I'll
out.
give you $100 right now for Chris Turner's most embarrassing moment.
Yeah, I'll match it.
What an embarrassing moment.
Memorable
Ooh,
one?
there we go.
Memorable. That would work.
This
Memorable.
involves Pogues, P-O-A-G.
Oh, geez.
Is that dogs?
No, like
Captain
Diane and Captain
Captain
Bill
Bills.
Pogue
Oh, okay.
and their children.
Oh,
And if
that'd
they're
be-
watching, I'm gonna be in big trouble.
You are, because they're friends of mine on Facebook.
I know.
That would can be
I have to
considered
give the
downtown
abbreviated
Morehead.
version.
There's
The
20 plus
abbreviated-
people, so good luck.
That'd be considered
I
downtown
had to get
Morehead.
the abbreviated version. So we were teaching marching band. I was in college, East Carolina University, lived here. Craig Everett, the band director, asked a bunch of us to come down. West Band's pretty big. We had a big staff. Long story short, we decided to play adult college Chris and high school band members decided to play Capture the Flag for real.
Oh, geez.
We took it way too serious.
Yeah, this isn't working.
I duct taped. Oh, this is gonna be so I'm probably gonna get arrested for this.
Yeah.
We took.
There's no statute.
They signed a waiver. Before, they signed a waiver before playing the.
There's no
They signed a waiver before playing.
Scott Pogue's my friend, so he's good with it, and Melissa. So, Melissa Pogue, daughter of Diane and
This is
John,
great.
right? She was on our team. We were teaching marching band. She was in college. We duct taped her brother and put him in Blair Farm back when it was a swamp, playing laser tag, and we left him there all night.
You are in so much trouble.
That's winning right there, though.
That is.
Hey,
yeah.
The most embarrassing part is when John Pogue found out.
Didn't go over very nice. He's a big man, by the way.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, John's
He's a
big
And he
man.
was bigger when you were small.
Yeah, right. And
He's a
John's like,
big man.
Still
Chris,
is a big man.
where's my son?
In the woods.
He's still in the woods. We played laser
Side
tag.
up.
We played not laser tag. We played capture the flag, and he's duct taped to a tree.
Those were the good days.
Yeah, those are the good
You
old
can't do
days.
stuff like that
Diane,
anymore.
John,
Yeah.
love you all.
Yeah.
I'm in no way, shape, or form affiliated with Mr. Turner. Don't know this guy.
Yeah. I'm out.
Good deal. All right, on
all I
to the
got.
next part of this.
Yours. No,
No,
you
now
have to give yours.
What?
Come
So I
on.
don't really have that many. Yeah, I have a few. So my car caught on fire once.
Here?
Yeah, so I lost treasure. So maybe she's out there. But there was this girl named Caroline Walker, her brother, the
Right.
dentist, David Walker. So she had a Toyota Supra.
Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to be dropping names like that, because I was going to. Yeah,
Oh, I
you
shouldn't
did
have
keep it
probably.
sanitized.
I just
Yeah,
blasted.
I really did.
I probably
yeah.
just blasted people. So she had a Toyota Supra. The great thing about the Supra, it was super fast. So she would let us drive it all the time. And, you know, I hope her dad's not watching, but like constantly we were having to change the tires. Anyways, the deal was because she let us drive her car, every now and then she would drive ours. Well, my car was not a Supra. Okay. I'm not going to bash my car. It was a good little car.
What
right?
was it?
It was a Chrysler LeBaron.
Chrysler LeBaron.
Chrysler
And how
drove
old
a
were
Baron.
you?
I was 16 at the time.
With a Chrysler?
Yeah, it was a 1989 Chrysler LeBaron.
Now we know.
Okay. So I let her drive my car as part of the deal. All right.
Write it down.
The thing is, the Chrysler LeBaron is not a Toyota Supra.
No, it's
Right.
not.
No.
The Chrysler LeBaron did as much as the Chrysler LeBaron could do, and when it got to Lost Treasure Raceway, she was dropping some heat, and we looked underneath there, and luckily the fire department arrived in time, and she had run it so hard the power steering fluid was drip, drip, a drip, a drip. We had a little flame up. It still ran afterwards. It ran for many years afterwards. The most reliable car I think I've ever had in my life. But that was pretty embarrassing. Hey, I was up, giving little train rides. Josh, your car's on fire. What? Yeah,
Well, that's not as bad as abducting someone.
that's
or,
true.
You
That's
know,
true.
displaying your undergarments.
I
in
I
the
could
church.
go another route, but I would truthfully get in a lot of trouble. Like I would get in a lot of trouble.
We don't want to do that on the
Yeah.
show.
Well, I'll make you feel better. So, picture.
All I can say is Jimmy Rivers, you know who you are out there. If you're watching, Jimmy Rivers knows what I would say, and he knows what would be on the DL for
Greg.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, not to make you feel bad, but to make you feel like, I'm in the same boat with you. I was 17. I had a Ford Pinto hatchback.
What? Notorious for blowing up.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. So one Saturday morning, I decided to go wash my car, change my oil, because I used to let the little light blink for a couple of days. So I went to the car wash. I went to Rose's. I bought the Quaker State 1040 oil.
The good stuff.
Went out to the car wash, lifted my lid, put the oil in. I washed my car, vacuumed it out. I mean, it was really looking good. Drove out, and as I'm driving down the road thinking I'm looking good, this car passes beside me and they're beeping the horn and he's looking at me and he's pointing back and I look in the rearview mirror, black smoke everywhere.
No way.
So I'm like, oh,
This is not good.
This is not good. So I pull into Kelly's Exxon on Bridges Street and Mr. Burt looks at me and says, what the hell have you done? I'm sorry. He goes, what the hell have you done? I said, I don't know. I said, I put oil in my car and now black smoke is coming out. And Mr. Virgil, who was one of the other mechanics there, great guy, very colorful language. And he goes, Fred's going to kill you. And I said, he said, what did you do?
Fred's your dad.
Fred's my dad.
Yeah.
He said, what did you do? And I said, well, I put oil in my car, washed it, vacuumed it out. He said, are you sure you put oil in it? And I was like, yeah, I put oil in it because they had lifted the lid and they started pouring stuff out. So we got in the wrecker and went up to the car wash where I'd washed my car and put the oil in. And I went to the trash can where I was, and we looked in there, and it was not Quaker State 1040 oil. It was Quaker State transmission fluid.
No.
Same bottle, same color, same everything. And I don't pay attention to anything. I just grab it and go.
Did the Pinto live?
The Pinto lived.
So what?
It lived. They drained it. It took a couple.
Go Kelly's.
Kelly's Exxon. They rocked it, and but yeah, it lived for another couple. It pulled for another couple. So see, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
People do crazy things.
Was your dad
I wasn't so
mad?
stupid. He wasn't mad, but my mother was like, that is why there are people that really enjoy doing what they do, and you do not lift the lid ever again.
She gave you grace.
I am 54, and I've yet to lift that lid of my car. I don't touch it. I don't do anything.
Go, Mom.
Yeah.
All right, so we've all been in Carteret County, switching gears just a little bit. And we've all been in Morehead City to a degree, more talking about economic development and our vision for Morehead, everyone's vision for Morehead. We see it growing, we see it developing, we see it getting bigger and smaller in some ways, but really bigger. If there's one chain store for economic development that you would love to see in Morehead/Carteret County, what would it be? What would make us just launch into a new era? Target.
Everybody says Target, man.
My wife and producer Brandon's throwing. My wife is on the other end of the screen going, yes. Target. T-A-R-G-E-T.
Target. That is it. That would be perfect.
I mean, what am I supposed to
Next
say?
level.
You guys all say
Costco?
Target. You know, like, dude, I would love a Costco. Like, I would love a Costco. Like, if you ever, like, Costco's so much better than Sam's Club. Like, if
I've never been in either one.
What?
What? Wait, what?
We're going to go down a different
Can we do
segment.
a-
How have
can-
you never been to Costco before?
I just have never been.
The place is amazing.
Want to go on a field trip? Let's go.
So we all know influencers in Carteret County. How do we get a Target here? I think we have. So this is the county government.
We got
Chris talking.
We got a
Hang
shout
on.
out for Trader Joe's. That'd be
Trader
Ooh,
Joe's.
Trader Joe's would be
Someone-
pretty
Trader
baller.
Joe's is good. Whoever
Been
said
there
that.
either.
You know,
Absolutely.
before COVID, I would have said it'd be really nice to eventually get a movie theater that's somewhat decent. But,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, now.
Well, AB.
we
and-
got one.
We have two: Atlanta Beach and
Yeah,
Emerald.
yeah, but I mean, a real
don't wanna
theater.
ding them.
I'm not dinging them. I think they're great in their place, but, you know.
Are you talking about like an AMC chain?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
where you've got the lounging seats and
Yes.
the hot dogs and the popcorn.
now,
and
however, the Atlanta Beach Theater is baller. I was like straight up. If you haven't been there in a while, like they've
It
done
really is
some, they've
nice.
done
Miss Kim
some
does a good
major
job.
renovations there.
Yeah, they did.
It's
It looks
super
really
nice,
good.
like
Yeah.
super super nice.
So we have the trip counts, in my opinion. You're like, what are we talking about trip counts? So we have the traffic
To make it
at
happen.
70 and the intersection of 24 to really
come
make
soon.
it happen. But it's really just getting the earnest value of announcing Carteret County to get there. So I think what most people say is that we don't have the trip counts enough or traffic enough to, or rooftops as they call it, to get there. But you're saying Target would launch us into a new spot. We're the
think
shopping
so.
epicenter
Yeah, if
of
they
the
came in.
communities around
I
us.
mean, I sometimes drive, even though I hate it, but I sometimes drive out.
Where'd you go?
And I'm like,
Wilmington or Raleigh?
No. I'm like talking like
Oh,
uptown.
okay.
And I'm like, where are these people coming from? And
It's
then
full,
I'm like,
man.
where are they going?
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I'm like,
There's a
so-
lot of people here.
Yeah, there are a
like
lot of
right
people
now,
here, and they're just in the car driving around, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like getting
Where are they
road
going?
rage, like in a hot minute when I.
What are you
turn
going to do when the
ignition.
bypass happens? Like, you know, this
Oh, it's
place,
happening.
this place is going to change.
Where is this bypass they keep talking about? Is the bypass
here we
coming
go,
to
man.
my house
This is-
or what?
Yeah, well,
City
Yeah,
Council.
so
Chris?
Super 70 to 24.
Now I've got COVID.
Chris is
We are
licking
less
people.
than 6 feet. If Ray
Shut
gets a
down
positive
I know.
test, like,
We got to shut it down. Just shut the whole
Super
world down.
7024 is coming. The Havelock bypass is ongoing right now. The trip counts coming in from that thoroughfare, you're going to see in the Motor Mile in New Bern, The 2-lane road that we're 4-lane that we're on right now goes to the outside and doing the flyovers.
Where all the dealerships are.
All the dealerships in New Bern is the
over.
next project coming up. Okay. We'll post it to the TRIWORKS Facebook page so everybody can see the project list. But the
You like that word, trip count.
Trip count.
It's a government thing, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
Sad. I won't give my day job away.
Okay, good.
When that happens, if you think about going to Wilmington, going into Pender County, the back roads coming out of Jacksonville into it, and you watch and see those communities have grown over the years. If we're not prepared for it, it is going to be astronomical.
Yeah.
We're about, in our lifetimes, we're probably 5 to 7 years away from looking back at each other and saying, whoa.
It'll become
Well, I just
Wilmington.
hope that it's not gonna turn us into like Wilmington is, because
It's
is.
happening.
like you go into Wilmington and like
guarantee
I
it.
grew up going to Wilmington. My mother was from there, but I would
That
go
one
there
road.
and now you go from like a big highway and then you go into like 2 lanes and it's that Market Street is like crazy. I mean, it's like the only reason why I can't go
The ultimate
there.
goal is to get from Raleigh, I think, to the coast, 2 hours?
Yeah, no stops.
Yeah,
As
2
many-
hours.
as few stops
You
as
can't
possible.
do that now?
Not legally.
Then
You're
you're
not
not
an
riding
idiot.
with me.
That's
Not
right.
a Pinto.
Not in the Pinto. You're
Pinto.
not.
Not a Pinto.
85
You're
miles
not
an
riding
hour.
with me
Producer Brandon, how long does it take to get from Raleigh to Moore City in
Not on a Ghost.
in a Pinto.
a Pinto?
In a Pinto, probably solid 3 hours unless
you
you
think
break it
so?
down twice over.
In a
But I hear
Pinto?
I hear
And a
Brandon.
Corolla, however, it's a lot faster, but I won't say how fast.
He says the Corolla can hit it. SC model, buddy.
I can get it under 2 hours.
See?
Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
Sorry, Mom.
Okay.
Sorry, Steve.
All right, last time, call in with questions, 252-220-5339, 252-220-5339. Dave Stroud, if you're sitting outside of the TRIWORKS studios watching us,
Come on in.
you can come on in.
He's just watching us on
He's
the front
watching us on the
steps.
front steps. He can call in and say, hey, you guys unlock the door. I'm delivering letters
Hey, man,
today.
I'm trying to put the logo on the back wall. You guys hit pause for
Coming
a
down to the
second.
last corner.
Yep.
What is, you and I had joked about before the show, what's on tap tomorrow for Sweet Beans?
Tomorrow for lunch, we are having pimento cheese and bacon with a choice of your side: pasta salad, cucumber onion salad, potato salad, or chips.
I feel like we're at the lunch lady.
Man, he also brought us something awesome, and then
Oh,
we
yeah.
briefly need to talk about what's on his shirt a little bit too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you
Check this
all
out.
wanted it,
Oh, yeah.
and I
Look at the logo placement
come
he's doing right here.
prepared.
It's
Look,
awesome.
Logo
Napkins.
right
Sweet
there,
bean, man.
right there. All right,
Raise pro status.
so you have
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God.
blueberry muffin,
Yes.
Of course, it's
our most popular morning glory muffin,
Morning glory.
and then
I need another hand.
because I know how you all
Oh, I'll
are,
hold the
Oh,
cookie.
my, no,
There you
come
go.
on,
There
man.
it
Why did
is.
you hand me these muffins?
So you got to.
our famous chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, my gosh.
Bro.
Becca, if
Everybody
you're
gets
watching,
one.
I'm not eating this
Dude,
now.
check that thing out.
Check that out. That is beautiful.
It's rude to eat on air, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
You got to taste
I'm
it.
eating one of those after
I mean, I'm real. Like, if it ain't good, I know these are good because I've had them before. You're like,
Dude, I didn't know
this
you guys
is so
had these."
delicious. No, this is baller.
I know. Mm-hmm. Even better with ice cold milk.
Stop
Oh,
it.
Dip it in
man.
there. Oh, and I got that too.
Trying to cover my mouth so my grandma don't get mad. Ray, what's the Sweet Beans website? Go.
Sweet Beans Sweet Beans
Facebook
Coffee
page
and
counts, too.
Cafe.
If you don't know, we'll ask producer Brandon.
MHC. Yeah.
Producer Brandon, can we pull that website?
God, that's embarrassing.
That's okay.
If you Google it, it should show up.
Yeah, if you Google us, it'll show up. Yeah.
We can find you on Sweet Beans. So my last question to you before we try to sign off in a positive way is you always post sometimes in the mornings
Yeah.
a positive message, and you and I have high-fived each other across the community. I was like, Ray, keep going and delivering. This cookie's so good, by the way. This is horrible.
It is
got an extra one.
Don't you do it. My wife's going to
sweetbeanscoffeeandcafe.com.
fire me.
Yeah.
Sweet Beans
Well, there you
Coffee
can share it
Cafe.
with her. There you go. There's an extra one there for you, buddy.
You're just
man.
awesome.
I know.
All right. So in the mornings, you always give a positive, shining message. I'm thankful for that. It's giving grace back to our community. I love it. Keep doing it. Can we expect some more of those? I'm being selfish.
I know.
I put you on the spot. You didn't know I was going to ask that.
no, I knew you were gonna probably do this one. Yeah, I'll probably will come back at some point and do something. I don't
lot of people
honestly.
love it.
I don't think that I am all that. I just think that I am. I just say things of how I feel, but
Right.
I think that I could probably. I think we are going to be in need of some positivity in our lives soon.
Bravo.
And we just need to instead of being so negative.
We're in need of it now.
See, look, this pretty much sums up our
Work
theory
hard
here.
and be nice to people.
Yeah, we have a sign.
Well, I
people.
try to work hard. Nice to people to strangers.
Come on.
See, we got to be nice to people, man.
Look what you just did for us. This is nice to people.
This is the rudest thing anybody's ever done to me. He's brought me a bunch of cookies. Nah, it's amazing.
Maybe next time I'll bring
as my
I'll
son
bring
would
a
say, that's
sandwich.
called sarcasm.
Well, was it? I
Was it?
wasn't even thinking.
Daddy,
it
are
was
you
a
being
joke.
sarcastic?
Lookout shootout. You ready?
Lookout shootout.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the Lookout shootout. It's the Grand Prix race.
Oh, Grand Prix race.
Pretty big
the
deal.
Lookout shootout was a couple of weeks ago, but the Grand Prix race is coming up this weekend. And it is exciting. I think they've got about close to 60, 70 boats coming in.
That's crazy.
And yeah,
They're going to be everywhere down here then.
they
kind
are
of boats
blocking
for people
off
who
the
don't know?
street. They're power boat, these big, huge power boats.
Go
with
fast boats.
Yeah, really, really fast. They've got four engines on the back of them. They're very, very loud. They go very, very fast.
And this is the world championship.
And this is the world championship.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, they
I'm boat
had the
naive.
qualifying races a couple of weeks ago here, and then when they left, something happened where the location of where the world championship was going to
Wouldn't
go,
allow it.
Right.
And
Come on
they
back.
called Jeff, and Jeff said sure.
Super
Everything
Jeff.
was pretty much set up for it. So yeah, so it's going to be a very exciting time on the Moore City waterfront. They're blocked the streets off so that you'll be able to walk
see 'em.
through and see the boats up close and personal, take pictures
Awesome.
with the racers.
Downtown Moorhead.
Downtown Moorhead. And
Right
the
here
race,
on the waterfront.
The race will be, they'll have 2 days of racing. They'll be racing on Friday and Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Before we get away from it, are you doing anything special with that?
I don't know yet. We're communicating with some people that might be able to come in and talk a little bit about some of that happening.
You
Some
put a
of the-
baller video together for the.
Yeah,
last
we
one.
did. Like last time we went out there just to capture because I think fast boats are pretty cool. I know nothing about them. You know what I mean? Like, because I just don't know anything about them. But I love
actually
watching
didn't
them.
know a whole lot about it either. And many years ago, I rode in one of the races.
I was
with
about to.
Jeff.
I was literally about to ask
Yeah,
you.
I basically had to beg, and I did it. I rode. It was an amazing experience, actually. It was.
Jeff was really good at that, though.
He really is good at it. He's really good at it, and I rode with him, and I was like, remember you've got
Me.
a prized possession in this boat. Don't flip it over. Don't cause any problems because I can't swim. So
And what's interesting is like most of the boats. Yeah, we're running out of time. You have one that's basically steering it, and the other's a throttle man. Like
Right.
there's a gas guy and a guy just keeping it straight. So which one were you?
I was the throttle guy. Which basically I didn't do anything but take pictures and wave
it's
at
wide
people.
open.
Wave at people.
Just keep
That's
it there,
all I did.
buddy.
Yeah,
That's
and I
cool,
do also
man.
want to say, if I've got time to say
Yeah,
it, we also
absolutely.
have the Carteret Cancer Crew
Yes.
fishing
Yes.
tournament this weekend
Yes,
on
yes,
Saturday.
yes.
So that is another big event that we're squeezing into as well. I'm raising much needed funds for those fighting cancer because it is.
Say it again. What's the name of it?
It's called the Carteret Cancer Crew Fishing Tournament.
Yep.
We're all engaged in that. In some
Yeah,
way.
and it's going to be Saturday the 24th from 8 until 6 and on the Moore City waterfront at Jack's as well. And you can also pre-register online up until Friday morning at www.carteretcancercrew.com.
And we question why people don't want to live here. Actually, the opposite. We question why everybody's running to live down here.
Yeah.
So much to do.
Well,
always.
I mean, there's so much
There
to do
is.
down here, and a lot of it involves helping the community too as
Yeah.
well. Because I mean,
While
when
being
one
fun.
person is, when one person's suffering,
Give love.
everybody
Give
Kicks
love.
in.
kicks in to help because
Give
we
love.
all have experienced the same problems they're going through.
Yep. You kicked into my diabetes by bringing all sweet stuff in here.
Super
Anything
awesome.
else before we close
I'll
out?
go with that. I'll take it.
No, just thinking about things downtown. What's happening? That's cool. You brought that up. Glad he could come on today. Cookies are baller.
Ray
Thank
Day.
you.
Well,
Ray Day, man. We'll have to have you
Guys,
back.
I'm excited. I'm very grateful to be here. And anytime you want
Come back again.
to come
Sunshine.
and grace yourself, just call me.
All right. If you want to be on the live show, we don't have to be here. We have a studio here for you. Ray's leaning in like a pro. Look at this.
I am
He's like,
leaning
that
in
is
like a
straight
pro.
awesome
Like-
stats. So is Josh.
It's like everybody here. So
Okay,
this is a good ending.
live at TRIWORKSstudios.com, live at TRIWORKSstudios.com. Always remember the phone number, 252-220-5339, 252-220-5339. If you're business, if you're person, if you have a message you want to get out, this studio is here for you. Did I do a better job this week of that?
You killed it, man. It's really set up for people to use it. Yeah, we've been able to positively affect people's lives already with it. That's why it's here. Reach out, guys.
Oh, wait, last bit of news and information. You've got some exciting stuff probably hitting the social media website about
man, how cool
our
is that?
Jacksonville friends.
Yeah, so our client, Marine Chevy, right?
Last one.
Mr. Alford, NADA.
What is that? NADA, the National Auto Dealers Association.
Bam.
A big, huge conglomerate.
He's now vice chair of that.
Huge.
Which is huge.
We have a North Carolina. He's the president of Marine Chevy. Is that right?
Yep.
And he
President
was
owner.
elected to be the vice chairman
chair
of that entire organization, which is a massive.
It's a massive deal. It's a pretty cool opportunity for Eastern North Carolina, in my opinion, to have someone
It's like the
locally
NRA
be
of
serving
cars.
That. It is the whole world, really.
Yeah.
And so we were able to help him and help their company host that conference he had with them.
He was
yesterday. Here.
He was in studio
Yeah.
giving his national address at this table, actually sitting in this chair, which was very cool.
And I have to have a good shout out to my boy Ryan over there. With Spectrum, we have fiber here. Dude. So dedicated fiber allows us to hold these feeds and everything like this without any bandwidth problems, and it's secure.
They deliver.
And so if you have a business that needs something that you know it's not going to go down,
Call Ryan.
Our systems will have backups to the backups to the backups to the backups. So
awesome news.
It's set up.
Ray,
good stuff, man.
Thank you,
guys. Thank you very much. This was fun.
Awesome.
I'll
All
bring
right,
food again.
Producer Brandon, are we ready?
We're ready. Let's roll.
See you next time.